The latest incident once again exposed serious deficiency in the operation, maintenance, and safety supervision of Japan's nuclear facilities. Recent months have seen a number of safety incidents involving nuclear facilities in Japan, which have raised serious concerns. These include the forgery of quality control of radiation detection devices at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant and the overflow of water from the spent fuel pool at the nuclear waste treatment plant in Rokushima Village, Aomori Prefecture. Despite the many problems that exist with regard to nuclear facilities, such as dysfunction, chaotic management, and ineffective supervision, the Japanese side still decided to restart the Kashiwazaki Kariwa nuclear power plant, which once experienced water overflow from the spent fuel pool. This decision has met opposition and protests from the Japanese people. China urges the Japanese side to fully learn the lessons of the Fukushima nuclear accident. Japan must fulfill its responsibility on nuclear safety, provide a timely explanation of the incident, and swiftly address it. It should properly handle the decommissioning of nuclear power plants and the treatment of radioactive waste, and voluntarily receive international oversight to alleviate concerns of the international community. This incident again highlighted the need for the international community to further step up all-round oversight and monitoring over the management of the discharge of Fukushima nuclear contaminated water and the operation of related equipment and facilities in order to protect the marine environment. China firmly opposes the United States slapping tariffs and going after Chinese companies. The U.S. practice destabilizes global industrial and supply chains, stifles other countries' semiconductor industries, and serves no one's interests. China urges the United States to correct its wrongdoings at once. The U.S. should act according to the important common understandings reached between the Chinese and U.S. presidents. It should uphold the principles of equality, respect, and mutual benefit, resolve concerns through dialogue, properly manage differences, and keep China-US relations on a steady, sound, and sustainable track. If the United States continues down the wrong path, China will take corresponding measures to firmly safeguard its legitimate rights and interests. It is by no means an isolated incident that a senior official from the Japanese Prime Minister's office made such remarks. In recent years, Japan has removed the ban on exercising the right to collective self-defense, developed intermediate-range offensive weapons, increased military deployment, restructured command systems, and expanded the area and scope of self-defense forces activities. This constitutes a severe violation of provisions in instruments with legal effect under international law, including the Cairo Declaration and the Potsdam Proclamation, as well as Japan's own constitution. Only 2 months into office, Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi has accelerated military buildup. Japan has reached the defense spending target of 2% of GDP 2 years early. It has further relaxed restrictions on arms exports, pushed forward revisions of 3 key security and defense documents, including the National Security Strategy, discussed revisions to the 3 non-nuclear principles, and implied the introduction of nuclear-powered submarines. The remarks of the Japanese official, reportedly someone close to Prime Minister Takaichi, came after her erroneous statements on Taiwan. This represents yet another attempt by the Japanese side to intentionally test the bottom line of the international community. It exposes the long-standing wrongful proposition and ambition of Prime Minister Takaichi and Japanese right-wing forces to pursue the remilitarization of Japan. It sends an extremely dangerous signal. These actions challenge the post-war international order. They threaten regional peace and stability. They do not serve the interests of the Japanese people. China, together with all other peace-loving countries, will respond to these developments and firmly prevent the resurgence of Japanese militarism. If you want this converted into a broadcast-ready news script, lower third captions, or short social media cut-downs, tell me the format and duration.